not just our history, the history of the whole world. There are people that wrote about this for years and years. Okay, one of them being Eric Donington. I'm not pronouncing that right. You would know this because it's a European name. It's got an umlaut, I think, on the thing. At any rate, he wrote back in, I think, 70s, don't quote me, something called Chariots of the Gods, I think, or something like that was the name of his book. Why did he call it that? Because he read Yechezkel, and he came up with the notion that in Yechezkel chapter 1, when God is saying this, really God talking to the Jewish people, but when God is saying their chariots and all this mystical Judaism, he said, maybe that's really spaceships. And maybe they're really aliens. Now, admittedly, I'm not saying that Yechezkel 1 necessarily has that, and in fact, I couldn't find it in Yechezkel 1 myself, but it's all over the place, and it's in our Parsha. So right here in chapter 33, I'm going back now a little bit, we have the word for spaceship, which is halalit. Halal means space, and eat makes it be space-related, but it's actually the translation, I looked it up, of spaceship, spacecraft. Now, it could be an American spaceship, like one that goes to the moon or whatever. Why can't it be that? It could be. We're going to see later that it's not. Which part is this in? Well, the people heard the bad news. What bad news? That's in chapter 33. There was bad news there in chapter 33. God told Moshe to tell the Jewish people that some of you are going to die, and that you have to drink the water from the mixture of this Egel Azazka that Moshe ground up. This is bad, and that you're going to lose all the crown. So the it says, and the Lord said to Moshe, say to the children of Israel, you are stiff-necked people. If I go up in your midst for one moment, if I'm with you, I will destroy you. But now leave off your finery, and I will know what to do to you. Yes, it's God speaking to the Jewish people. What it has to do with spacecraft here, I do not know. But if you look at Shmos Perek 26, which is back, Parshas Teruma, where we started about what, the Mishkan? Please close that door. I can't have the door. There's somebody. Yeah, thank you, Mira, for the crosstalk card. All right, so this is alien spacecraft is there and more. So let's look at alien spacecraft twice. So it's Chet, Lama, Bum, Halal. Halal means space. Space, like you have a space or outer space, is called halal. And eat is the thing making it like space, so it's spacecraft. All right, and then we've got another one of those besides that was the underline, the solid underline. And do we have another one too? I don't remember. At least two. Two are there, and we have more. Because besides that, we also have another word, which is alien. And not alien as an alien that comes from Mexico to the United States. I'm not sure how to even say that, but it's not this word. This is the word for alien, mamash. And if you look at the word, it's very easy to understand why it would be that. So the word is, let me get where it is. It's with the Zion and the Resh that are double underline. So it's double underline. So it's Chet on line 6. Chet, Yud, Yud, Zion, Resh. Chet, Yud, Yud. Chet, Yud means life. Chai. Chai, Chai, Dick, I am, right? Like we sing a song. Chai means life. We give Chai dollars, or Chai shekalim. Means you're giving 18 shekalim, or $18, whatever it is. And not shekalim, it's shekels. Giving 18. It's a nice number, so that's why we do that. But at any rate, Chai. It's Chai, but it's Chaye. So it's Chaye Zer. Chaye Zer. Which means what? Zer means foreign, right? Or not regular, right? So Chaye would be what? Life of foreign. So I guess that could be actually maybe Mexico too, I don't know. But it means like not human. It's not human. It's a Zer, right? Of humanity. So this is a life. A foreign life form. Foreign life form would be called a what? Rose, please. Foreign life form would be called a what? An alien. Right? So it's an alien. And it's here only once. Why is it there in Teruma? This is Teruma. Right? It's talking about the making of the Mishkan. The inside part of the Mishkan is here, not talking about the Kalim, right here. So what do you think they had help from? Yeah, when they actually built it, they had help from the Tzalal, but they had to know how to do it. Where do you think that Tzalal got his wisdom from? The aliens told them. Why did the aliens tell them? Because God told them to tell them. Is there more? Yes, there's also Maroz. Mem, Resh, Vav, Zayin. You liked this when I did that time with the Venus and all that stuff. Maroz is Mars. Venus is still, this is only a few, the same year. In the same year, the Chalak, that's what we brought it, remember? The sea split and all that stuff. This is Venus. Came near as a giant planet of a gas thing, right? Came near, but that's Venus. Venus didn't have any life on it, but Mars certainly did. And what we learned also later on, the Martians and some other places didn't come to help the Jewish people. These are, but here they did, because Hashem sent them. You don't think that's not part of the story? Hashem uses all of his creatures. Rabbi Shem Tov, I wish Sarah was here for this, and we brought that also, said, when he was alive, Rabbi Shem Tov said, the Lobster Rebbe, said and wrote out this thing, do you think that there's life on another planet? A newspaper guy, and he said, yeah, I believe that there probably is. Because to say that there isn't would be wrong, to say that God couldn't make life on another planet. So we say, maybe there was. And so what scientists say, whether they're religious or not, they say, there's all these billions and billions of stars and all that stuff out there that we know that exists. You think this is the only planet God decided he could do it, the only place decided to put life? So he put life other places. And the Martian life developed to a point they had this great technology. And they taught the Jewish people how to build the Mishkan. Isn't it amazing? And that's the one in Shurma, but there's more. There's no roses here. We have more. That's not the only places. I only looked up some of the places. In Yecheskel, yes, our Yecheskel. But chapter 43. I'm not sure if this is last week's Haftarah, but it's part of the chapter, same chapter that that's in. I didn't look up to see it's actually in the part. But this is what again? Halalit spacecraft in Yecheskel. Why? Because what's Yecheskel 43 talking about? The Beit HaMikdash, the third Beit HaMikdash. So we're going to need help from the aliens. There have been sightings all the time, since Roswell, but even before that, sightings. There's a thing called, like I said, Chariots of the Gods. They have depictions from every culture of beings with this halo type thing, and they thought of it as religious, a halo like an angel, right? But they have a thing that looks like a spacesuit. One of them looks like mamash, a spacesuit that you have today, with a belt on it and the whole thing. I don't have a picture for you. It's online, you can get all these pictures. So there were aliens that came to help out the Jewish people because God wanted Israel. Bad aliens. That's why I showed you the good picture.
I had read someplace years ago that when Israel is at war, there's much more going on in the heavens.
Heavenly spirits,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
There you go. And there's certainly angels involved, we know that, and Ruckalea can help us with that, because the first time I met her, well, one of the first times, she was coming to class, and she said it here, and I said, oh gosh, we only have a few students. And Ruckalea said, I memorized it, and you said, the angels are here, Ruben, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right, remember? I remember you said that. That was good.
I have a book of angels. Billions.
And then we have spacecraft and Haftarah for Parshat Para. Parshat Para now is our real Parshat for this week because it happens to coincide now with our dating, so there's Parshat Para. It doesn't always coincide with Tisa. I guess a lot of times it does, which makes sense because let the little cow wipe up the mess of what? The calf, right, that they use. But that's Rashi. But at any rate, spacecraft in the Haftarah for Parshat Para. Here it is. I've got translation down there for you. I'll read the first one. For I will take you from among the nations and gather you from all the countries I shall be speaking, and I will bring you to your land. But it's possible that maybe the aliens helped out with that. I do not know. Certainly the angels did. At any rate, here we have again what? Halalit, I'm sure is here somewhere. Yes, that Lamed Yud Tav, not underlined. And then we have underlined what?
Orod.
Orod. Remember our Orod, our life, 613 mitzvot, and all that good stuff. That's in Parshat Para. And I have alien Martian spacecraft in the Haftarah for Parshat Tisa. That's our Parsha, the Haftarah we normally would do. If it wasn't, I should say normally, we do on other years, last year. If we don't have Parshat Para and with this Parsha, then we have Parsha, the Haftarah for Parshat Tisa, which happens to be from Kings, chapter 1 Kings, chapter 18. And here it is, and we have all the words we've mentioned. Halalit, we have Maroz here. You can probably see that. Mem, it says the last page. Resh, Vav, Zion. And the Zion's very close to that Tav. We'll both underline and not underline. And the not underlined one is part of backwards Halalit, spacecraft. I mean, spacecraft with a het? 5-letter code? Why is it all over the place? Because obviously there were ancient aliens who were around, and they're supposed to be coming here now. Some may be good and some may be bad. I don't think we have Martians anymore because maybe they died off. They say Mars is a dead planet. Well, the astronaut, the people have gone near it with pictures of robot things. They've seen it and they said it looks dead. Well, what about other planets or in our solar, or not solar system, but what about other solar systems that are close? They just discovered 9 new planets or something like that around some other sun very close to our system. The closest other sun, I guess, to our system. Just discovered. We're talking about a month ago or something like that. Okay? That's it. So let's hope for angels and the aliens and all the creatures that God makes to help us in order to get not only the capital here in Jerusalem, but in fact the Beit HaMikdash, so we can go in, get all healed up from all of our problems, and have a total sovereignty in Eretz Yisrael. Amen.
Amen.